Ladysmith Harbor, destined for Parksville on a long weekend, and we have 3 souls on board: my son Dirk, myself, and Tara. And the first day we left Ladysmith. We went through a narrows called Dodds Narrows. We were supposed to go at low tide, 10:30 in the morning, and we actually got there in the evening, and it looked good. We had lots of light left. The days are long now, so we decided to shoot Dodds. We got through Dodds Narrows about 9:30 at night, pulled in at Gabriola Island, stayed near the ferry. It was a poor anchorage. At 3:30 in the morning, we got lots of swell. We dragged anchor, so I woke Dirk up. We started the motor, pulled anchor, and we motored out of the harbor. We caught some wind. We sailed for a couple hours, and then I'll get back to you. We anchored in Nanaimo Harbor, Departure Bay, off the beach. We got a good solid anchorage there. We got 2 or 3 hours sleep each. The wind changed, dropped a little, but it was not with us, but crossed so we could beam reach out of the harbor. We beam reached. We did a couple of beam reach attacks into the wind. The wind was coming out of the north. We lost the wind about 4 hours ago, and now we're north of Nanaimo Bay. That's a part of Vancouver Island, Canada, and we're headed to Parksville. Guys, probably a ferry wave. That's Mosquito Island out there, that little headland. False harbors in there. Like the wind was coming up behind. Parksville is just out in front of us. This is Vancouver Island. Yeah. Got some waves behind us helping us a little bit. We're in Parksville. We're 200 feet off the beach because it's so shallow in there. And Dirk cooked some hamburgers up for us. We got coleslaw, hamburgers, cheese and onions and all the fixings. And that's a trailer park I showed you a little earlier with 5,000 trailers. Well, we don't know that. But anyway, Tara thinks that's really funny, you know, so I thought I'd repeat it. Anything funny is worth repeating. Anyway, there's a hotel there in front of us. The moon is up. The sun, she's going down probably in an hour or two, an hour and a half. There's the BC North Coast. There's Mosquito Island. We got some clouds in the north. I take a picture of the sun, but it's going to hurt your eyes. Whoa. Anyway, there we go. Give you a panorama. Oh, and we tied this tarp up for a little shade, but now the sun's so low it's not helping much. Anyway, we'll fix that a little later. I think I'm going to sleep inside the cabin tonight. Outside the cabin on the tarpaulins Well, it worked okay, but 3:30 in the morning I got up and the anchor was dragging, and so I woke Dirk up and we started the motor, and then we thought, well, it's light, we might as well keep going. It was starting, by 4 o'clock it was light, you guys. We live in land of the midnight sun, just about, on the Vancouver coast. Vancouver is the 49th parallel, so we're probably, I don't know, up there around, getting close to the 50th parallel, so, and yeah. So that's why it's light at 4 o'clock, and it won't go down till, I don't know, it's light at 10:30, so it's a long day. Anyway, we had a short day today. We never started till 1. And there's some kayaks out here. It never started till 1, and in the afternoon, after we had a 3-hour nap, because we got up at 3:30, and we deserved a 3-hour nap. And then 1 o'clock we pulled out of there. We pulled in here at Parksville about 6, so it was about 5 hours down this coast with the motor's running all the way because there was no wind. We were using the wind a little bit to help us once in a while, but really there was basically no wind. Good morning, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but we got swells coming in. Yeah, we've been bouncing around most of the night. I don't know how much sleep the crew got, but I got about 4 or 5 hours. She's blowing at about 6 or 7 knots. Anchor held good. Thank you, Dirk, for anchoring. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. There's well, hi YouTube. Yeah, look at this. We got a little bit of canvas up. How about that? We're downwind and they're into Nanaimo. Only John keeps losing the wind on these guys. There.
Can't run a flag without wind.
Can't fly a kite without wind, she says. Yeah. We let the genie out of the bottle. John's in his happy place.
Away from the 5,000 trailers.
Yeah, we left the trailers back there and now we're just going downwind. We only got about 3-knot wind. I can't believe we could fly this thing with a 3-knot wind, but and it keeps changing. There. Almost feel it. You gotta go this way, eh, Dirk?
Mm-hmm.
Takes a couple hands to fly this thing, but it's flying pretty good actually for the amount of wind we got.
Look at that boat.
So, yeah, there's the mainland Vancouver Island, or Vancouver, Canada. Little island back here. There's a military Navy base just inside this Nanaimo Bay. Goes a little fishing boat, liveaboard probably.
One on either side.
Big anchor.
Big piece of stainless steel protecting the boat from the anchor.
Yeah.
Smart.
Very smart.
There's a lot of sailboats out here.
That's a lot of stainless steel.
Yeah, you probably got it for nothing, huh?
It's a good idea though.
Yeah. So that's... Thanks, crew, for flying a spinnaker.
Woo! Happy
Woo-hoo.
Canada Day, everyone!
Happy Canada Day. Yeah. We live in a beautiful place. We were talking a little earlier how lucky we are to live in this beautiful island with a wonderful ocean all around us. We get to sail, we get to eat hamburgers and steaks and oh,
Right on the water.
right on the water, yeah. Isn't that true? Which way? Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Maybe it's time for a deck tour, huh? Anyway, I'll take you out here. For the boat, one hand for John. Dirk just took the tiller.
But the one arm, the one finger broke right off.
Get out front here a little bit. There's a few white caps out there. The sailboat behind us.
That was actually
This is my favorite place up front. Yeah. Little red back there. They're surfing a little bit on these waves. 10, 12 knots behind us. Probably 4-foot waves breaking. Or white caps. Mountains in the background, sailboat over there, sailboat over there. Why not get hit by the boom? Dirk at the tiller. Say good morning, Dirk.
Good morning.
So I don't know if you can see this, folks. We have Canada Day balloons, and there's lights inside them. Gee, high-tech balloons. Elon Musk would be impressed. And then we got them tied on the spinnaker line, and we're going to put them up there somewhere. How about that?
Go way up on that.
So, happy Canada Day. Yeah. I know you're going to see this a week later, but it's okay. Yeah. Still want to wish you, hope you had a good day today like we did. We were in Nanaimo Harbor. I could tell you a story after. And, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. The light's flashing. Anyway, I think the battery's low on this camera. I'm going to stop it so I can get a picture of it up there. So Dirk's tying them on to the line. I'll give you a panoramic view of the harbor at night while you're waiting. That's Nanaimo over there. Yeah, the sun just went down. Somebody said there's a beautiful moon over the docks. There is too, right there. Yeah. And this island here is Protection Island. I guess it protects Nanaimo Harbor really nice. And over here is, what's the name of this island?
It's Newcastle.
Newcastle Island. And Newcastle Island is
Super old.
really has
Ain't no newness to it.
really has a park. It's a park.
It's beautiful.
And
There's a camp area.
There's camp area, showers, washrooms.
There's a store.
A beach, a store, a dock. Yeah, there's all kinds of. And the Protection Island, there's houses on that island. Tangled up in these balloons. And I may go up with them.
Trying to hang ya.
I may go up with them. Oh, no. Oh.
There they are.
There, we got. Oh, look at this array. Eat your heart out, Elon Musk. Yeah. This is high-tech Canada Day. Yeah. And the Canada flag right there at the back of the boat. Happy birthday, Canada!
Should have went up.
Yeah.
Didn't go up, he said.
Go up.
Oh, I don't know, it went up a little ways. Oh, there we go. Well, you gotta be 300 yards away from the boat to get a good picture.
Right?
Selfie stick, that's what we need. So, happy Canada Day. And the boat, she spins. Just put balloons up there and the boat turns around. What? I can't really. Just stick it a little bit there. We got lit up balloons on the top of the backstay. Cool.
It's funny. In the pictures, it looks like it's daylight.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Looks like it's daylight still.
YouTube. We're just headed out of Nanaimo Harbor. We've got to go through the Narrows. 9:45, 10 o'clock, slack tide, so that's what we're doing. A little bit of wind this morning, probably 10 knots. We got, Dirk just put the jib up. We got the boats over here. We got lots of sailboats headed for the Narrows. All these low-powered boats, they got to get through at slack tide. You got hundreds of horsepowers you can go through, but sailboats are motor power normally isn't that much. So say good morning, Tara.
Good morning.
We'll talk to you a little bit. I'll try and film going through the Narrows. Well, guys, that's a wrap. It's the weekend. I just took the kids to the beach. Kids, yeah. 50-year-old kids. Oh, doesn't that scare you when you're getting up there? Anyway, it does me. I don't think about my age too much, but when I start calling 50-year-olds kids, that ages me. Anyway, I don't feel old. I feel 18 years old inside, man. I like what Clint Eastwood said. He said, you know, the old man's not, he gets up in the morning and he says, the old man's not going to run my life today. So I guess that's Sails and Tall Tales. That's the tale for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We left Ladysmith on Thursday evening, and it's Sunday evening, and we're back on mooring in Ladysmith Harbor. It was a good trip. I didn't film much of the sail today. We sailed downwind to the Narrows, went through the Narrows, and there was 5 or 6 foot waves. We were sailing and surfing all the way back into Ladysmith Harbor. Stopped and had brunch or lunch or supper. I don't know what it was. It was good food. We cooked up the meat we had left over in the cooler. There was quite a bit. Invited a couple of friends. 3 friends over, stopped at Shell Beach and had a bit of a picnic on the boat, did some visiting, and yeah, and then left there. And it's nice when Dirk comes all the way to the mooring, because he can give me a hand grabbing the mooring ball, mooring her up, and putting the sails down, the sail covers on. And you know, sailing's not just fun. There's a bunch of work that's got to be done to make it fun. Anyway, I appreciate his help, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. Hope you keep watching. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please consider it. We're building a channel. It takes time. And I'm trying to get the videos out a little more often. Sorry there was a delay there of about 2 weeks in between the last one and the one before. But we're getting them out. Anyway, love ya. Talk to you later.